What up, sassy fans? It's Cassie, super sassy, and today we're going to be talking about dreams. So I don't just mean like dreams like that you dream in your sleep, but your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. I feel like people always get asked like, "Well, what do you want to do with your life?" That's I feel like a loaded question. I want to do a lot of things with my life, not just like one sole purpose, one sole thing. I mean, of course I have like what I want to do like career-wise, like ultimate goals, but I also have just little things. And one of my little things was to make YouTube videos. I know people always were just like, well, you have to put in a lot of effort to be like a YouTuber. And I know that it's a lot of effort, but I'm also not necessarily trying to be a famous YouTuber. I just wanted to do this just because I was that kid in school that always wanted to do video projects. The teacher gives you a list of your project, not a list, it gives you your project and you have a list of all the different formats you can use, like a poster or PowerPoint. You could do a video, and I was like, yeah, let's do a video. And everyone else was just like, no, that takes too much time. And I was just like, well, I guess I'm voted out because I'm the only one that wants to do a video, and it's a group project. So you got to be a team player. Excuse me. But I've always talked about it, and everyone's like, you're never going to do it, you're never going to do it. And I have put it off for a really long time. But you know what? It's fine. We're here. We're recording weirdly in our room, and my roommate next door probably thinks I'm a weirdo because she can hear me talking to myself. But that's okay. I also had a dream to go to New York. I'm a theater geek. I love, the live theater. I love movies if we're gonna be, I mean, they're two separate categories, but I love those things. And I don't go see enough movies. I don't go to the movies that often. I don't go see shows that often. And that's okay. We're gonna change that. I also, I want to write a book. Not that I plan on getting that published either, but I'm a super big nerd, not just for theater, but for anime. And I love kids shows because they're so much more interesting sometimes to watch than adult shows because I don't want to think about being an adult. I already am one. But I feel like when I was younger, I always had like this story mulling around in my mind, and I had these ideas and thoughts, and I started to I was that kid, we couldn't afford a lot of stuff, and this is before people had their own personal computers. Like you had one family computer in the living room, and I would take my notebooks from school and I would just like write stuff down, and I like compiled it into this huge binder. This was a couple years back actually, and I was looking through my stuff. I was like, I told myself I was gonna actually put out the whole story in my mind, like on paper. Even if I don't get it published, I wanna finish it. I wanna see where it goes. I wanna see how the story unfolds, A to B, and I don't know. I just wanted to do so many things. I live in Florida, and yeah, I live in Florida, and there's a lot of like green space in between cities, but there's still so much stuff to do here that I never even realized until I was like, Google, let's find out what to do in Florida so I can do more with my life and go home and go to work. And there's just so much stuff, so much more stuff than I expected. And it's weird because I've lived in Florida for like 4 years and I still haven't done that much because I'm that person that goes to work and goes home, and that's pretty much it. And I don't want to be that person anymore. I have this journal due to circumstances that I was in a Walgreens at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it says Carpe that diem. And if anybody doesn't know what Carpe diem means, it means seize the day. So basically it's saying seize that day. And I started writing down like things that I want to accomplish just in a year. Because, when you were in school, they're always asking you, what's your year plan? What's your 5-year plan? And I always used to think about it, and I always used to be like, yeah, I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. And not that I've lost sight of that, because ultimately I still have like the same goal overall, like career-wise. But, there's also like so many little things in life that I kind of feel like I miss out on. Like I said earlier, going to the movies. I don't go to the movies anymore. I used to go to the movies all the time, and I love movies. And And I think that's just something so small. It seems like, well, that's not really a dream. I was like, well, when you go home and go to work, it kind of is a dream just to go out and just to even go out of your house. And I'm not even like a homebody. Like I can be, you know, especially when you're surrounded by thousands of people every day. But like, you know, I just don't think I should stay in my house and do nothing. I feel, and it's not even that it's time now. It's always been time. I just never act on it. And I think the reason I'm sharing this with all of you is because I feel like everybody can be that way. You know, I know I was talking to my mom a couple weeks ago, and she was telling me that she was considering taking classes, and but that she doesn't think that with her job that she could take the classes that she wants, because my mom wants to be a writer and a journalist. But you know, right now she works in like accounting at a place that builds houses for people. So I know everyone's like, well, wow. But you know, people don't realize, especially when people are like in high school and college, they're like, yeah, it's gonna be the life, it's gonna be the goal, the dream. I'm gonna graduate and I'm gonna just automatically go to whatever I want to do. I hate to burst your bubble, but that's not how life works. You will graduate college and you'll probably have like a million jobs that have absolutely nothing to do with what you want to do before you get the job that you do want. And I think that's something that my mom has taught me. She told me once when I was in college that you have to work a lot of B jobs to get to the 1A job. And not that my job right now is a B job, because I love my job, but like ultimately I want to do something different. So I know this kind of seems like sidetrack, but I need to like get on track to what I want to do career-wise, but also like life-wise, because like how you handle your personal life like directly affects how you do everything else in it, in just every aspect of your life. So like I go home and go to sleep, or not even go to sleep. I just like hang out, and you know, I'm one of those people that like watching Netflix on my phone or watching YouTube videos, and then you get stuck in that YouTube hole. You just start clicking on a whole bunch of stuff, and next thing you know, you're like, how did I get here? I don't know. But you know, then you just wonder like, where am I? Where am I going? And I don't want that. I don't want to think about what am I doing? Like, okay, so if anybody's ever seen the movie Last Holiday with Queen Latifah, fabulous movie, by the way. There's a line that she says, and I've ever since I saw that, I really take that to heart, but I just don't seem to act on it. She says, you hustle and you hustle, and you're looking down, you hustle, and then one day you look up and you're like, how did I get here? And I think that's exactly what, at least for me, I know a lot of people have this problem, but like that's definitely what my life has become. I'm hustling, trying to pay my bills, trying to pay my student loans, because that's a real thing that so many of us are having struggles with. And I'm just hustling, and I have these moments where I'm just like, I look up, I'm like, where am I? And then I get back into that looking down and hustle moment, you know, for a while. Then I look up again, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm still, where am I again? And then I hustle. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to continue to hustle, but I need to balance my hustling with actually doing stuff, you know? So, I don't know, just a food for thought for people out there. I know I'm not the only one going through this issue, and I just wanted to share that maybe I can do it too. I can do more than just go to work and come home. I can do anything you want to do. That makes no sense. I can do anything I want to do, and so can you do anything you want to do too. I somehow try to combine those sentences. So yeah, I don't know, just food for thought. Think about it, guys. By the way, to get me into this mindset, I wore my Can't Stop Me shirt because I'm unstoppable, and so are you. Hi guys, it's Cassie. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. And you know, if you're one of those people that likes to comment, just leave a comment below. Just let us know like your dreams and aspirations. You know, what do you What do you think your goals might be? And if you're really not that worried about it, please comment what your secret is, because I'm sure all of us who are struggling with it would really like to know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.